So after Camron had lashed out and went at Chad Ochocinco had responded and said, I'll meet you wherever you want to meet at. If you got a problem, if it's that deep, you know what I'm saying, we can figure this out or whatever. Obviously, everybody watching, everybody knowing, Camron didn't want no smoke as far as that situation, so he came back talking about how Chad was a woman beater, that he headbutting people, allegedly, you know what I'm saying? But, came back with that situation. To be honest with you, okay, let's just say, even if he's right or wrong, what does that have to do with you and him right now? So obviously he ain't want no smoke. Like I said, man, some of these dudes just be talking and others don't. And that's just all it is to it. I ain't really picking no sides on it, but I'm just saying, if it's really some real beef to the point where you feel like it's a problem, it can get physical like that. If you're going to talk like that, you should be able to go out here and do that with your hands and feet if it's that serious. And Chad, like, bro, we can meet up, blah, 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 whatever. I can be right here. It ain't that serious, though. So, at the end of the day, Camron ain't want to go there. And I'm not instigating nothing or saying he should or shouldn't. But he's the one who came out and talked about something from 2 years ago. Think about this. Something from 2 years ago he thinking about. As soon as he heard his name, 2 years ago he was doing this. So, like, he been waiting on the opportunity to say something about him. And what I've always realized is, certain people that's like either in the same competition as him, in the same lane, or he feels like it's in his ballpark as far as money, or if they're over him, he's usually not beefing with somebody who's like under him, like a no-name guy. That ain't his style. Like, how many times have you heard Camron beef with somebody who we never heard about before? Think about it. It's usually somebody that's a bigger name. It's like the 48 powers of law. Laws of power, I mean. It's like that type of theory, like, you usually don't deal with the people who's underneath you. But you'll go at somebody who's, either at the same level or above, as we've seen lately. But, yeah, it's just kind of weird that he got mad as he was out of nowhere. It's like something he been waiting to say. Like, you could have been said this. It didn't have to be about, because the story didn't really have anything to do with him. And Chad was trolling, obviously. And the crazy part about it is, Camron had a situation recently where he was on the news station or whatever. He was doing the interview with the lady. And he was taking the horsepower stuff. I think it's like a sexual enhancement thing. So he was doing like the same kind of thing Chad was doing. And his was like on national TV though, type thing. So you can kind of say that. So it's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of weird when you think about it. Like, bro, you was on the same type of time recently. And you took it live on TV. You know what I'm saying? So both of them got the same kind of things going on where they need some enhancements. So that's funny. He got mad at him for doing the same type of thing he was doing. But the Camron was dead serious though. Obviously, Chad said he was trolling. But when he took that enhancement stuff, Camron was dead serious. Because you took it on TV. And it's still up there to see right now. So yeah, man, I don't know. He had an issue with Chad and he wanted to go at him, I guess. He found the opportunity his name came up. It was what it was. And they're not even the same type of show anyways. I know people say, well, they both sports shows. Yeah, him and Shannon deal with sports, but they really talk about whatever they want to talk about on there. It ain't really just sports. Half the time, it ain't about sports. Unless somebody coming up on there or it's a game on that night. Yeah, they talking about sports, but it ain't the same type of thing. And to be honest with you, a lot of these guys wasn't even doing it. Because I remember when Chad Ochocinco, one of the first celebrities to really just go back and forth with the fans like that. A lot of these celebrities from that era, they wasn't even talking to the fans online and stuff like that the way Ochocinco does. That's why he got a different kind of relationship with the fans than a guy like Camron would, because he just started to open up to the fans the last couple of years. But before that, he wasn't no guy that was interacting with the fans like that over the years. He don't got that kind of relationship with fans. You can't find too many fans that was like, yeah, man, I was hanging out with Camron. You'll find a whole bunch of fans that say that about Chad Ochocinco. Guaranteed.